I know you see the title of this video. Let's get right into it. These are 3 things that I wish that were in College Football 25 that aren't going to be. We're just a few days away from the release date of this game, and if you haven't gotten a game yet and you don't know which version to get, check out the video I just made yesterday about it. Hopefully it can help you out. All 3 of these things, instead of just being negative, I do have solutions for. Because what good would it be me sitting here yapping about the issues with the game and not give actual solutions? So let's get into it. The first issue I have is that Dynasty is only 30 years long. I really don't get it. In the old game, I believe it used to be 70 or 80, and while I never got there myself, I felt like a lot of people did, and they'd post it on Reddit, and it was like, hey, why are we limiting this? In 2K's My League, you can go up to 70 or 80 years. It says like 80-year robust experience or whatever it is, and I feel like I don't understand why they couldn't do that. Now I get it, Dynasty being 30 years kind of makes sense. You could be a coach at 40 and you'll probably be done at 70. My solution for this is that Dynasty should be 50 years. It makes sense. You could be a coach at 35, you could be a coach at 85. Look at Mac Brown, he's old. 72, that's not quite 85, but you get the point. It should be 50 years. That feels like a better longevity year. 50 is a nice number, and you could really coach probably 25 to 75, and that's still semi-realistic. Would it happen in real life? Probably not, but I think 50 is long enough. Now, yes, I'm arguing over a 20-year difference. Doesn't really matter. I don't know. I just think it would have been nice to give us a couple extra years because I don't get why I even have a limit in the first place. Now, the second issue I have with Road to Glory is that there's no high school. I feel like one of the best parts of the game 10 years ago, 11 years ago, was that you got to throw to guys like Gio Saria and Craig Ostrander and Thin Win and go through that high school experience. I do feel like that was really authentic, especially being as a kid wanting to grow up and play high school quarterback, even though I'm 5'8". It didn't work out, but still, it's fun for kids. It's fun for people that want to play as high school. And what's really the road to glory when you're already starting at college? Like, where can you really go from there? My solution for this was just do high school playoffs or moments throughout the high school where you get to play a couple games. I could easily see a situation where like your starting quarterback goes out, you're the backup, and you got to come in and lead your team to a state championship. How cool would that be as a high school quarterback? And then you get recruited, you go to college, and you make all those big boy moves after that. It's kind of like when 2K would throw you into those college games. You get to play 5-6 college games before you play the actual thing, and it felt cool because you got to go experience the getting selected in the draft. Now, before I get to number 1, I did want to throw out an honorable mention because I don't have a solution for this, as I don't think it's something that could be easily fixed, and this is music license. Now, a while back we got news that some of the songs that we grew up watching in these stadiums wouldn't be in the game. For example, Jump Around, for example, Seven Nation Army, for example, Enter Sandman. I mean, just songs that are authentic to Virginia Tech, to Wisconsin, to all those other schools, Ohio State, that we're not going to see in the game because you can't get music license. Now, yes, it's cool. We have Sandstorm, we have Tsunami, we have Welcome to the Jungle. Zombie Nation is obviously awesome. Mo Bamba. Now, as I said, there is really no solution for this, which is why it's the honorable mention, as I don't think there's anything that this company could have done to actually get this done. It's just, hey, Metallica doesn't want to do it. And hey, House of Pain would Jump Around. Maybe they don't want to sign the license. It just makes the authenticity of the game a little bit worse, but it's something that I'm sure a lot of people will get over, as they did say that they were going to have music that was kind of similar to it anyway, and that you would be able to tell a difference, but it kind of feels similar. Now, my biggest gripe with the game, which only comes out in a couple days, is that online Dynasty is not a thing for cross-platform. I don't know if franchise is for Madden, but I know just last year they entered the realm of crossplay between Xbox, PlayStation, PC, all of them. You could play with each other, and that was awesome. I don't know if you could in franchise or not. It feels like with the games like Fortnite that have been doing this for years, why could we not do Dynasty between at least PlayStation and Xbox since the game isn't on PC yet? Peep the Reddit post talking about it. I couldn't find a good article about it, so I figured just show up somebody going, hey, why don't we have this in the game? Now, obviously the game's still going to be super awesome and dope, but this is just something that I wish, since all my friends were all grown up now, and hey, you have an Xbox, I have a PlayStation, it is what it is. This would have been a cool experience to be able to play together still. Now, my fix for this is pretty simple. It just should be in the game. It doesn't make sense that modes like playoffs or like head-to-head online or College Ultimate Team are going to be crossplay, especially with Madden being able to be crossplay as well, but just not online Dynasty. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't know why, the logistics behind why they couldn't do that, but to me it just feels like this could have been done a little bit better. Now, as I did just say, the game comes out in just a couple of days, and I'm still super excited about this. These are just 3 things that I wish could have been improved with the game that felt like easy opportunities to hit on for EA. But with that being said, don't forget the most important thing, which is to have a great day, and peace.